Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Rising World. I'm the Radio Man 03. It's awesome to have you along. Streaming this right now on Twitch TV at the Radio Man 03. I have been clearing out an area for our ranch home. It is 50 by 28, accompanied by a front porch and a back porch, and of course we're going to have to do a backyard as well. We're going to get started on it today, see what we can get taken care of. We got ourselves a resident moose over there. And the bandits like to come through here and walk through these tall yellow flowers over here. Anytime you see the yellow flowers, that means you're getting into the kind of the pine forest area, and you got to watch out for bears. So the backyard is going to be going into the bear territory. So what's going to be doing? We got an apple tree here. I'm going to do my best to try to save that apple tree. We'll see what we can do. We got to run back to the house. I've got it torched out. The torches are actually along the edge of what I thought was going to be a big enough space, and it's just not. The house is sizable. I just went on Google and kind of Googled ranch houses and thought, you know what, maybe I can find something I like and we'll try to build it. So I did, and we're going to give it a shot and see what happens. And I'll try to do my best to make it look just the way it's supposed to. I did a little off-camera work over the last week when I announced that we're going to go ahead and do this. And I've got a little bit of stone cooked up here for us. And I've got some wood as well. The wood is over here, so we've got a bit of wood to work with also, which is great. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a bunch of these guys right here. We need let's see, a max. Let's do a stack. And I just want to make sure I don't make all of them. Let's give that a whirl right now, and then if we have to, we'll come back and make more. I'm going to turn my headlamp off. There we go. The horses are here, Ghost and Ace. We're back to work on the homestead. If you missed the little video I put up to say that we're going back to Rising World, we are, of course, back at Rising World. Wow, okay. I've got something mismeasured already here. Let's see, this was correct. It's this one right here that I keep screwing up. Let's go right here. I need this to be 28. So this is 28 right here. Okay, so pop that right there. And we should be able to run this right over to here. 28. This should be 50, I hope. Let's get a full stack so we can see exactly what it is we're putting down. So I can count it out completely. I've got a mistake somewhere in here, it looks like. So we're going to watch out for that. And 48, 49. Okay, that's going to be 50. All right, and then back over to here. Yeah, we're good to go. All right, inventory. And we got 19 left. We're going to have to go get a few more of these guys. I think I might double up on the foundation just because, well, it's kind of buried in the ground. It took a little bit of work to get this all kind of leveled out, this area right here. It's a sizable area, but the house will be a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, great room, dining room, kitchen area. It's got a utility room in it, and it's only 1 story, so vaulted ceilings, as far as I could tell. It's going to be vaulted ceilings. There were no diagrams for the inside of the house. Let's see, what do I need? I need probably, well, I need to max this out. And let's do it one more time. And we'll do that right there. And we'll take those with us. And this might be enough to maybe map out a little bit of the inside of the house, too. I should probably bring that workbench down here with me, but we'll see. Let's go ahead and bring these guys down here. Let's get the second row of these guys on. Yeah, that's going to be good. This way we can put a nice floor on here. The house also calls for, and it's not something that has to have the plans that I found, but it does call for a possible basement. I was kind of curious what you guys think about a basement on the house. Like so, and then let's go ahead and see if we can get most of this finished out here too. No. Okay, so yeah, let's grab that workbench. We'll grab some stone, put that in our inventory, and then we'll have what we need out here. Maybe we should grab a little bit of a chest or something too, as we get warmed back up here on Rising World. Indeed. Okay, so let's... You know what? I've got extra benches in here. Let's grab... I'm pretty sure I do. Yeah, let's go. We got a salt. We got that. We got that. We got that. Those are the 3 main benches. There's a chest, so that's great. All right, let's get stocked up on a few things that we're going to need here. We need water for one thing. Let's go out here to the pond. Get a drink of water. There we go. And we've got some apples in our inventory. Let's grab those too. I picked out the blocks I want to use to build with, and I'm going to try to do some siding on the house too. Oh, there's our chicken. Just down the path there. That chicken really gets around. Just the other day when I was on here, that chicken was over here by the barn walking around. It just really does some moving. I'm kind of impressed with that chicken. Let's grab those guys right there, and let's grab a stack and whatever we got left right there. Let's close that door so bandits don't come walking down and walk in that door. Because the bandits, if you remember, they like to come down this valley right here, which is pretty cool to see them at night with their torches come down this valley. Sometimes they wind up in the yard here, which doesn't bother me at all. I'm fine with that. I've got a battle axe, but I've got no ranged weapon on me, so that could be a mistake. We'll see. We'll see if anything really happens. All right, let's go in our inventory. Let's grab these guys. We're going to set this stuff up. Let's set this stuff up over here just outside of the building so we don't have to move it again. At least not at the very moment, which I may have to move it now that I think about it, because we're going to have to put a front porch on this. Come on. There we go. And one more. I did not get on Rising World's Hello Gold Dragon. The seed is the same. Everything's the same. Yeah. I'm not... What was I going to say? The fog's coming in. Starts out as a sunny day every time I start playing. There we go. And all the way back down one more time. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, so there's our foundation for the house. It is sizable. It's pretty big. Yeah, it is pretty big. But it'll be nice. It'll be a nice ranch house. As you ride up to the property, it'll be nice to see, you know, a sizable home. Because we'll be riding in from this direction a lot. The water is not too far. If we've got time today, I want to run out there and take a look at that too. Let's keep that on us just in case we need it. We'll drop that stuff right there. We're going to keep the apples on us, of course. That's our food. And I think we're good. This is the brick. I do like the brick. It's pretty nice. Let's take a look at these plans here I've got. Yeah, it's squared off evenly here. Now, how did they manage to do that? Oh, I see. Okay, so... front porch is 28 by 6. 28 by 6 is the front porch. So we're going to need, that's lumber. We're going to need some more blocks, favorites. I believe I did the brick in here. Yeah, I did. So let's go 28 by, what did I say, 6? So I'm going to craft those guys up right there. So 28. And we've got to make this come in where it just needs to be perfectly placed here. Let's see here. Let's also go back to here, favorites, and go back to the top. And let's make another, I don't know. Oop, can't go that far. 19 of those guys. Okay. So if I go... Let's see here. I have to do a little bit of math here. Two blocks in from each side. Really, is that right? It looks like I got to come in. I think. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. $16, $17, $18. No, that's not good. Like so. Let's bust these guys out of here, just so we get through here easier. We got to come out 6 feet from here with our brick. It doesn't really show me on this plan. Hello, Argonath. 11. Okay, 11. Okay. All right, so let's see here. I did that wrong. I'm going to start here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to come out 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 6. Okay. And then we're going to come down. What did I say? 28. 28 is over here. Oops. We'll check this in a second. Oh. I'm a little rusty. A little rusty. I like taking a break from the game. Let's make sure this is 6 out. Okay, and then we're going to come across this way. 28. There we go. All right, so is this 11 over on this side right here? 7. I don't have enough blocks. Okay, it's 11 from the end. Okay. Did I count? I counted the one that was there. It should be 11 from the end. Okay, there's 11 there. And we should be 11 from here to where that starts as well. Once we get this stuff kind of mapped out, the rest of it just kind of falls in place. For me anyways. Okay, that's 10. So we actually need to be here. So I'm 1 too far out this way. So we're going to grab this, slide this over to here, and then we're going to bust these guys out. There we go. You guys doing all right today? Everybody doing all right? It is Argonath, I agree. You know, I gave... I'm going to talk about a different game here. I gave Outlaws a try, and I was enjoying it, and then it became all modular, and I just lost interest. I don't want somebody building the buildings for me, you know? And so somebody said it the other day that this is just the perfect... This is the game, you know? This is the one that I can build whatever I want to build. If I want to build a Wild West town, I can do it, so I'm going to do that. It's just going to work out better for me. I like it better. I need more stone. We need... I'm gonna max these guys out. Odds are I'm gonna be using them for other things too. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the porch raised up off the ground out front here. Oh, that's the wrong block. And that's gone forever. I'm hoping that's something they're going to be able to fix someday, where the blocks don't disappear underneath the ground when they're really close to the ground. Boy, this is a tight fit, huh? Let's go all the way down here. I think I'll bring the ground up to that so it doesn't get too high over here. Come on, all the way in. There we go, just like that. Okay, so if we get our rake back, we should be able to right-click the ground right up underneath here. There we go, like so. Come on, up you go. There we go. Again, we got to watch out for the bandits. You know, they just... I don't know if they're going to show up. They were showing up last time we played. I think I've got to be inside here to get this to come up. Yeah. There we go. I'll take that. Let me turn my light on so you guys can see better. And just hold down right click. go. I'm going to pull this all the way up to the ground here, at least most of the way. Shouldn't take too long to do it. This way we can do a nice staircase off the front. I picked this house because it's kind of a simple design. I don't know that it's a Western design or anything like that, but it's just it's a nice design. I liked it. Can I grab the wood thing? There we go. There we are. All right, beautiful. That should be good in there, and then we'll, of course, fill this in with something in the future. Beautiful. Awesome. Let's get this raised up just a little bit more. Gotta find that sweet spot where the ground wants to move. There we go. So I found a feature of the weed eater. Have you guys played with the weed eater much? I was playing with it out here, working on this, and it's got a really nice feature to it. The sickle and the scythe are nice, but the weed eater, I didn't know this before, at least I don't think I did. It can, well, let's take a quick sleep. We'll get the sun back. Well, I can do it right here. If you hold down left click, it takes all the grass away, but if you hold down right click, it trims the grass down. I don't know if I can, here we go. It trims the grass, but it doesn't take it all the way down to the ground. So it's actually a really nice trimmer. Again, the only problem is, though, we don't get any grass seedlings from that. But, I mean, the grass seedlings are pretty easy to get a hold of. But you can come through here, and you can actually trim this up really nice. So it's not too tall by just holding down right-click on the weed eater. I like that. That's pretty cool. And there we go. Let's go take a sleep. The horses are busy going in and out of the house. I've not seen our foxes yet today. No, sir, I've not seen the foxes yet today. Let's sleep with our weed eater because it's a wonderful weed eater. Hello, Granny. Granny 789. Welcome, welcome. Oh, is it raining? Oh, it's perfect. It's a perfect day on Rising World. Oh my God, how could it be any better? Makes me sick. Just makes me sick. So I'm going to do my best to do this on every Tuesday and Thursday. Wouldn't you know it? Wouldn't you know it? Today I get up. Okay, now I get up at 2:50 a.m., which is just, it's not an hour you get used to. It really isn't. It's never an hour you get used to for work. I come downstairs, and Wasabi is looking for a little attention, like she always is in the morning when I get up. You know, they come down with me, and they hang out with me and stuff in the morning while I'm watching YouTube or whatever it is I'm doing. So I reached down to give her just a little pat, and I just did it wrong. I just woke up. I didn't stretch or anything like that, like I try to do in the mornings, and I popped my back something mighty fierce, and it hurts like a son of a gun today. I mean, it's to the point where it actually knocked the wind out of me. It hurts so bad, and I actually went down on one knee because it hurts so bad. I wonder if, you know what? You know what, guys? This brick foundation has to come up one more. Either that or I take this foundation down one. Let's bring the brick up. I just don't want it to get too tall. What's this going to look like out front if it does this? God, it would just start raining. I'm using the wrong dang block. So all day at work, I've been, you know, just walking weird, and I had a show to do today, and I got people in, and they're like, what's wrong with you? And I just, you know, I did something stupid. How's this look from out here? Is that getting really high? That's getting pretty high. I could do a nice staircase up onto this from the side, and we could do planters like we did over by the what's going to become the kind of the workhouse, the storage room. I could do a nice thing around here, and I could also bring this up a little bit too. Where these benches are sitting, I could bring this up and kind of taper the land down. So I'm going to leave it as is, and we could work around it and just kind of get creative with it and do that sort of thing. Let's do that right there. And do I have enough? Ah, beautiful. Awesome. Okay, so that's the brick. That's how the front porch is supposed to be. It's supposed to be brick. So we're going to throw that back in there. Let's grab a little more stone here. You guys ever do that? It twins your back? You're having sandstorms. What we got going over here? Oh. I looked at The Alchemist Awakening. I guess that game is done. It's finished. I was kind of surprised to see that it was finished. We're going to go about an hour and a half today. So, let's see. Our next piece of our puzzle here for the layout of the house. Let me get these plans put in front of me so I can see them a little bit better. I have one room that is 11 by 15. So 11 by 15. This is what is going to be the master bedroom. And the door to it is actually up here at the front of the house. So I guess when you come in the house, if you got stuff you need to drop off, you can just put it right in. I'm not going to so much stick with where the doors actually go. I'm just going to kind of do my own thing here. Put them where I want them. And then we're going to come across this way. 1, 2, and then right there. It's a master bedroom, and then we have a master bath. Great Scott, I'm out of blocks. And we'll leave the door wells open to where we're supposed to be going in and out. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and max out another stack of these guys. Yeah. And we'll probably pull up some of these. I'm not quite sure. It depends on how things go when we start to build. And kitchen. Oh, this is the master bath. Okay, so master bath goes all the way down here. There we go. Alright, the kitchen is 10 and 4 by 11 and 6. 10 and 4, and it starts at the master bath. 10 and 4. 10. Okay, yeah, I'm going to have an extra block there, so that's okay. It looks like it has an island, too. So we're going to come out 2, 3. We'll come out 3. Oh, wait a dang minute. Okay, so what it actually has here, what I'm seeing is, let's see, so we're going to do 2, well, 1, 2. Let's come like this. And then it actually angles over this way. And there is an island, sort of a, kind of like a breakfast island on here that you would sit at. I like finding real plans of houses and then taking and saying, okay, I like, oh, yeah, come on, sunshine. Beam down on me. I like taking actual house plans and trying to build it. What I do is I try to scale it with every inch is a foot, or every block is a foot. So that's kind of how I do it. I don't think that's exactly right, but it's been working out for me so far when I play. Okay, and then the dining area is 10.6 by 9. So let's go down. I'm going to come over here with this. 12, 2, 9, 8. Okay, so we're going to come another. We're going to come 9, 9. Yeah. What's that going to give us for a utility room here? So that's 9. And then we've got an extra 7 there. Okay, so then we're going to go 12. Okay. And we're going 12 from here. Well, let's just come over this way. block that off of there. And our door for this room is actually on this end. So we're going to come in one. So we've got a little something where we could put some trim and get decorative with it a little bit just on the corner there. I don't like corners. I don't like doors that are just like right on the end of the wall. We're going to do that right there. And we're going to slide that one over there. Okay, so that's one bedroom. And then we're going to do the same thing over here where we have a block, skip 2 for the door, and then bring it over to here like so. Yeah, that's a mighty big moose out there. You know what? We might not see bandits for the sole fact that we are kind of occupying this area. I know if you kind of get into their area, they won't come out. I really hope that's something that changes in the future that we can do. We can actually have the animals go ahead and there's another moose way over there in the distance. I don't know if you guys can see him or not. But just to turn that off so if they want to, they can roam right through our property. I would like that actually. Okay, so we've got 2 bedrooms, and then this is a great room. And then the dining room is over here in this area. This is the dining room right here, huh? You know what? I'm going to change that up a little bit. Let's go ahead and take this out. Let's go ahead and replace the block with something different, though. Let's go over here. What do we have? 7? Let's go 5. The utility room. I don't think I need that big of a utility room. And then we're going to come down. Let's see, over here. Like so. There we go. And we're going to put a block. Oh, I'm out. Okay, yeah, that works. Mapping it out, people. We're mapping it out. It's going to be a big house. I don't know if it's going to be the biggest I've ever built, but it's definitely a big house. Somebody had mentioned when we were doing the series before we took that break there, they wanted to see some kind of an epic build, and I just, I feel like these buildings are epic. Just about all of them. Everything you tackle, because it's all, it's not like it's not a large wall chunk we're putting up. We're building it block by block and board by board sometimes, and it just, it's a lot, I think. Okay, so then we got this and that. Okay, so we need to take this guy out of here, and that's our doorway for a utility closet right there. We've got an entrance for a bedroom right here. Come out of the bedroom. The bedroom doors, the doors are too wide, correct? I can't recall. I think they're 2. Resources, doors. Am I in the wrong? Tools, lights, weapons, no. What? This is the workbench. I'm not in the saw bench. There we go. This is going to work much, much better for me. Doors, there we go. Let's figure out what our doors are going to look like inside the house. Not the modern door. I don't want to go that crazy with it. No. And hopefully somewhere down the road we get more choices, right? Hopefully. Where'd I get my building plans? Honestly, I just... Trying to see if there's a company on here. Sorry. I just typed in... I just Googled images, and I Googled ranch homes. And I just went through the pictures and found one that I liked. And when I popped it up, it just happened to say that there were house plans available for it. So I grabbed them, but I don't see... It says houseplans.net. So I don't see a particular company on here. But it's just the basic layout. Let's go ahead and craft one of those right there. Let's take it in our inventory. Take it to the inventory. What do we got here for a door? I believe that's only 2 wide, right? Or is it 4? Oh. Yeah, they're 2 wide. So that works out just perfect, just like that. And then we can indent it, set it in a little bit. And we could do something like so. We'll just place this one for representation. Can I turn my light off? I can. Okay, let me know if that's too dark. And we've got a bedroom door. I think those might be the doors we use for inside the house, just because, well, I like them. They're good. Well, we've got the white ones too. Oh, I wonder if that's maybe in the other bench. Metal doors, modern wood door. Oh, here we go. Here it is. This is probably what we'll use inside the house. The 6-panel doors. We'll probably use these guys right here. Let's craft another one of those. And then you guys can tell me what you think. And we'll do that right there. I think if I turn the grid on, it should snap it right to the middle. Yeah, it sure does. G for grid. G for grid. What do you think? White or brown? I guess it depends on what the inside of the house looks like, but they both look pretty good. A little bit of my coffee there. Oh, you have to forgive me today. I'm going to have to get up and stretch for just a couple minutes. Just kind of stretch it out because I've been sitting all day. And then the drive was sitting, and now I'm sitting, so I've got to do some stretching. That is a pretty sizable house. Okay, so where do we want our front door? That, I feel like we could kind of do whatever we want to do with that. We need to get this out of here before it confuses me. Get yourself out of there, block. Let's see, what do I have on me right now? 31, huh? Let's take a measurement here and see what we got going on. It's not a double door for the entranceway, so I'm good with that. We have 27. So 13 is the middle. How's that look inside? When we come through the front door, what are we looking at? We're not quite in parallel with, we're not quite coming into that area, but we got the great room. But it does show the front door leaning more towards coming straight into the great room. Sort of like right in this area right here. I don't know that I have to be exact with it, but I feel like this might not be a bad place for it. I feel like that comes in a good spot. What do you think? Maybe one more over? Thanks for coming to the stream. I know I've not played Rising World for a while, but we're back. I think that's good. I think that looks pretty good right there. Now, do I want to keep the foundation up too high, or do I want to bring it down one? Gosh, that's... It gives me more representation of foundation. I've got room then to play on the outside of the house and build some things upwards towards the foundation. Planter boxes, things of that nature. So maybe I should go with the too high. That means I'm going to have to fill this in with the floor blocks, because it is going to be, I'm going to have to fill everything up to here, all the way across, and fill this in. So let's take a roam around here and see what we've got going on. Okay, so we've got the master bedroom here. This is plenty big. Master bath in here, which is really sizable. So I guess if we need more room in here, we could do that as opposed to there. And then come out here, we got the great room, which is that's a pretty good room. I'd say that's big enough. I think the last house we built on that island was a much smaller room than this one right here. Kind of a dining area, and then our back door looks to me like is going to be kind of in the middle here. How much do we have here for block-wise? 12, so we're at... Is that right? Did I go the right way with that, or am I completely off? That's 5. That's 5. Okay, so there we got that right there. Comes off, and then we've actually got a wooden deck on the back side of the house. So yeah, we are going to go up. So let's go ahead and put those back. And we're going to mark that right there. That's a door. And we're going to do the same thing over here. That's a door. That's the front door. And I think we're I'm kind of open to doing whatever I want to on the front porch in terms of what I want it to look like. It's solid brick, though, in the picture. It's solid brick. I did see... I did see a brick in here that was kind of interesting. I think it was under cobblestone where I saw it. This guy right here. I guess he kind of looks like a paver, but let's craft one and see what it looks like in with the brick. Oh, I made that. That's kind of nice with the brick border. And then we've got a solid brick foundation for basically the entire porch, except for wood rails and then wood support beams that hold up kind of the A-frame of the front entry. We've got that going on in there. I like that, actually. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that could be pretty neat. Okay, so let's do that one there. Let's grab up these doors. There we go. And how's my food and water? It's looking pretty cruddy. Okay, let's go get something to eat. Oh, we've got apples on us, so let's go eat those, and then we will get something to drink. I got a canteen on me, but I never use it. What's going on, guys? I love the fact that they go in the stable on their own. All the time I go in that stable, and there's a horse sometimes standing right there at the entrance just looking at me, which is pretty cool. Water. And I gotta say, I enjoy having the sound effects too. Real quick, before we head back down that way, I want to take you guys out here real quick and take a look at this. Oh, our chicken. She has decided she's not moving very fast, but she is a-moving. She's a-trucking. She's been here for a long time. Matter of fact, I think she was trapped in the foundation for a while under the house or something. I'm not sure, but I think maybe she was. I'm thinking about putting... Oh, marvelous. I came in here and did some AFK where I just stood around. By the way, you can't just stand around this game. Your food and water do to go down. I had to keep checking. Like every 10 minutes came in. But these trees were, there's no bone meal in this game. You just got to wait for the trees to grow. And so I was coming in here and just standing around letting these trees grow up. And sure enough, the tree farm is starting to come in, which is great. Those will be moved. I'm thinking about putting a barn out here. I'm not thinking about doing it. I'm definitely going to do it. And I was thinking what would be a good spot for it is possibly right where the trees are, actually. We put it right here with a big double door that would face that direction because the house is actually right over around this corner here. So we put the barn, the big double barn door here. We put a couple on the other side. That way we can actually get the animals to kind of hopefully corral them into it and have the pens set up on the outside. Let's picture this as being the barn structure. We put a fenced-in area over here. We do another one maybe over here and then have it come all the way across the front or something. And then we just... tap the cows with the rolling pin and they come running in. We could spawn them in, but I'd rather try to capture them and do it that way. Goats, you just have to fire a gun next to their head and they'll chase you. Or give them a little pop and they'll chase you as well. But there is, the house we're actually building is right around this here corner. Zoink, give me your wool. Yeah, right over here. So it's going to be big. But I think once we get our path going here, we're going to kind of consume this front area here. So our path will go around to the barn. God, maybe I'm pushing that out too far. Maybe the barn should go right over here. What do you guys think? Hey, Yahoo, hello. Thanks. Yeah, it's good to be back. I've always said I won't leave Rising World forever. I won't. I enjoy it too much. I'm a builder, and this is all about building. Kitchen is right here. So what you do is you've got a kind of an angled seating area right here, Gold Dragon, that you would come up, kind of a breakfast bar or a bar where you'd stand in the kitchen, serve drinks and stuff like that. But you've got a raised bar right along this area here. And then you've got your appliances and stuff like that along this sort of an L-shaped kitchen is what it would be. But there's no table in here. It's just your fridge, your stove, and all that good stuff is in here. And then dining area is right in here. So the dining table would actually come out a little ways so that you get around it to go out the back door. And then there is a wood patio. It's not as big as the front one, but we can do whatever we want. I just wanted the basic shape of the house because I liked how it did. The way the house goes, if we could do this before the sun goes down, is that it's really going to be tough. There's 3 different A-frames that come up off this house. This one on this end and the one on the other end over the bedrooms is a little bit smaller than the main one over the house. This one is got it's a little bit steeper, and then the roof from this side and that side kind of butt up to the wall of this main structure area right here. So it should be pretty interesting when it's done. And then the back of the roof actually lines up all the way across the back. The roof is exactly the same all the way across, but it's a little bit off on the front on both sides. I don't think that makes any sense, but when we start putting it together, hopefully it will. We're going to have to take a sleep here pretty quick. Stream looking okay because I'm running around and it used to get really blurry, but I'm hoping that I think last time we played the computer was doing really well with streaming the stuff. Let's see if we can sleep just yet. The horses are warning me, don't sleep when you sleep. How did they do that? I'm going to have to look at that drawing a little bit later on. Okay, so let's grab a little more stone. Wow, we're burning through this stuff pretty quick, aren't we? I'm a firm believer right now that what we need the drill to give us the maximum stone every time the stone breaks, because it is the best tool we can get for drilling. I can understand the really lousy stone pickaxe. When you break rock, you only get 1 or 2 here and there, but with the drill, I think it should be the max every single time, just so we can actually gather resources a little bit faster, especially if you've got the drill. Next step. Wow, it's a big house. You know what? I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I got to go stretch. I just have to. I'm sorry, guys. I got to step away for just a few minutes. Let me do that. I probably should not leave myself out here, though. The bandits show up. They could possibly tear into me, and then I wouldn't be around to stop it from happening. I just need to take a bit of a stretch, and then I'll be back and we will resume. I'll figure out exactly what it is I'm going to do next out there with the house. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right, I've got an idea. Oh, there's our fox right there. Z for zoom. I love having him out here. I just do. It's just great. I like having the wildlife roam around here. I've had some deer out here too every now and again, which is always nice. I want the house here because then I can hear the horses while I'm in the house. I love hearing the horses. And they don't make the noise like constantly. It's nice. I picked out a block for the walls. Now, on the outside of the house, what I would really like to do is do some wood slats. And I think I want to try that out today. I picked this block right here for the walls of the house. On the inside, they're not going to look perfect, but they look nice. I mean, it's not bad. It's got some streaks and stuff in it, and it's got a little character to it. It's not perfect, is what I wasn't going for. It's not. The thing is if I can't do what I want to do on the outside, because what I could do is, let's jump over here. I could do these plaster walls, which look pretty nice. They really do. But if that's what the outside of the house looks like, I mean, it could look a little bit like stucco, right? It could. But I'd rather a house on the outside not be stucco. I would rather it be the other. And I hope I favorited that one. Oh, great Scott. Did I not do that? Well, we could find out what it is. Let's go here. This is block material 129. 129. It doesn't tell me exactly what it is, but there we are. So, was it under the marble? ID 55. No, it was. Nope, it's not stone. Concrete. There it is, 129. So let's max that out. Let's get a bunch of these guys together. I want to see if there's something I could do with these guys here real quick. Over here, I've got to go. Let's go. So I'd stay on track. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like so. And then this part of the house is actually going to go up. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's going to hurt. Okay, that hurts. Okay, 7. All right, and then we're going to come back with these guys right here. And we're going to do that and that. I'll punch the windows out in a second. We're going to have to chop that mulberry tree, maple tree down. Inventory, I got my axe right. Great Scott. I don't have my axe. What's going on with me? It's alright, we'll grab the chainsaw. It'll be good. Open sesame, please. And then we're going to rearrange all this stuff so the workbenches are all in here and the supply room is out there. Chainsaw. There we are. Perfect. I'm hoping someday, too, that we have to actually go out and get gas for these things, you know, with the chainsaw. And I think tools, hopefully, will wear down eventually as well, so you have to make new tools. That would be pretty cool. Timber. Oh, there we go. We got some saplings out of it. That's nice. I'll take those. And we'll just leave the stump right there. And we're going to put you... Let's put you right about here. And we'll put you right about there. There we go. Perfect. All right, we'll do that with those guys. Let's throw this wood in here. Oh, I got to stand on the front of the chest. Okay, so I've got the 23 there. I've got slat. Okay, so planks. We're going to need some planks. Construction, wood planks. Do we want to go fancy? Real nice? Light colored or a darker color? The rest of the stuff is pretty dark. That's the roof material, period, because it always is for me. That's kind of a nice light color right there. That's got a very nice red to it. But I almost feel like maybe the trim should be that color. That's white. It's just bright as can be. That's sort of got a pine feel to it. That's paneling. I just don't like that at all. Particle board. That's an interesting one. That's a real dark wood. Just checking chat real quick. Medium tones indoors. Yeah, but this is for the outside. This is for the outside. I think I should probably go lighter, although I don't think I've ever used that one. That one's pretty nice. I like the wood grain in it, so maybe that would be better for inside too. There's a light colored one. What is that, number 90? You know, we can't favorite the wood planks either. That's beat up. I think we've come full circle now on it. Let's try a few of these guys real quick. Okay, now what I want to do is... Yes, I want to do that. Okay, and then back in there like so. Okay, let me turn my... I got to turn my light off so I can see this better. It's a little too bright. Nope. Page down. Nope. How do I get it to rotate outwards? I'm trying to remember how to get that to do that. I know there's a way to make that pop out. Like I want the bottom of that board to pop out towards me. I'm trying to remember what to push to do that. How long can I make this? Quite a bit longer. Okay. So let's stand it back up again. Maybe if I do that. Let's just go backspace and just cancel it out. Yeah, how do I do that? I'm trying to remember how I could pop that board out, because what I want to do is I want to run these down the side. No, down this way, please. I mean, I could do it that way. Where I come in here like so, and then up that way. But I thought there was a way that I could get this to... Nope. Try putting it on the ground first? Let's get someplace where I can see. Page up, page down. Arrow up, arrow down, arrow keys. I'm going to cancel that out again, and so I can do that. See, now that's headed the angle I want it. Oh, what do we got here? It looks to me like it's just flat as can be again. Didn't hold on to that at all. Let's try that again. Let's do that, and then we're going to set it down. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. What did I do? I have no idea. Just push the buttons. Like that. I think the board is just angled at the correct direction now. So if I do that right there, and I bring this down some more, I think, and I don't know if that's going to be too dramatic or not, but I think, can I do... Oh, you know what? I don't think it's going to do this. It's going to want to keep going. Come on now. I would have to do these individually in order to get it to do this. Yeah, see, it's going to pull away from the house. It's going to keep angling that direction. I don't like that. Because what I want to do is I wanted to have these. I'm just going to place a couple like that. To give it kind of a wood slat look to it. If I hit control, I can hold that onto that right there and it'll stay put. Oh, there's a little icon on the left there. I never noticed that before. It says manual positioning on the left there. You see the lock? And I can use the arrow keys to slide that around. But I wanted to do something like that. I mean, I could do that, right? I could actually do that and get away with it. And probably do the whole house that way. The thing is man, oh man, that is tedious stuff. Is it Ridzi? Ridzi? Hello? You know, I could do that, and then it's on control, so I could page up. Do I have only two in my... I've got more of those. Control. I think if I hit enter, yeah. Control, and I push this in, and then page up. Do you see what I'm going for here? And then I can cover up the whole house. And we could just keep doing that. Back out a bit there. And of course lining it up perfectly on the edges here. But that would be pretty cool look to the side of the house right there. It's a little more dramatic than what you'd probably see on a house, but it gives you that idea of how it would look. Let me turn my light back on so you guys can see it better. Like that right there. And then what you do is you just come back with wood beam. Let's just pick one out. We'll just pick something that's nice and dark. I think I want to go more with the dark. Let's go with this. Let's go with this 68 right here. Inventory. Let's put this up here now, and let's. Because I come back, and oh, turn is on, control is on. There we go. I come back with this. Shift, right arrow key is fatten it up, and then hit control. I could slide this in. Page up, page up. Like so, page down, bring that in, push it forward. And we could probably come back out with that just a hair like that. And how are we doing on our trim on each side of the build here? Okay, that looks pretty good. And then just kind of snap that into place, hit control, and we come back out. It doesn't look too... I don't know if I like those two colors together. What do you guys think? That's the idea I had for the siding, just to give it that... You know, because when the rain hits your house, it hits this, and of course it pushes it off away from the house. Was the idea that I was trying to think of for this. It would take a while to do, but I think once I got started on it, it wouldn't be too bad. Because I can come down here and just hit enter, and it's going to just line those up for me perfectly, you know, and it's not that bad, you know. You just do it like that. This looks like the sun's going down again. But that would be pretty cool, and then we bust out where the windows go, and of course we'll meet up with the windows and then trim them out later, and it would look like that all the way across. Is it worth the time to do that? Blacker wood beam? Yeah, go for it. Okay. Thank you, Granny, for suggesting I put it on the ground first. I think it really does boil down to just which way you have the board pointed, because it's got an angle it wants to go, and if you don't have it the right angle, then it's not going to behave the way it's supposed to behave. Something like that. I like that siding. You guys like the siding? I'm not too keen on this guy right here, though. That color looks a little too dark. Oh, okay. You must stand in front of the chest. It's very important you stand in front of that chest. All right. That's going to be too light. That's almost too dark, too. It's got that paneling look as well to it. That's too light. What do you think? It seems like we don't have as many choices in the wood beam category as we do in the plank category. There's the black. I mean, that could be really distinct. I mean, it's going to really highlight the windows, the doors, and everything else. It's not the nicest, smoothest looking piece of wood, but it wouldn't be too bad. That's number 67. I think I might have some of those made. I've got some supplies up here in the house. We should really go back here and see if we've got, not the house, but the workshop here. What happened? What's up with the fox? Why the fox? Is he stuck? Okay, he's not stuck anymore. Oh, food. There we go. Perfect. Look at that. Yeah, that's his food and water to turn red. All right, let's go see. What did I say? 67, I think? 67. We got a bunch of them, too. Okay, that's cool. That works. Get the return key on. Okay, control. Let's push that in there. Let's just give it a quick look here and see what we think. This is our house. We don't want to look like junk. What do you think? I do like the planks. It's got a lot of interesting grain and stuff in it, so I like those, but I'm not too sure about what to use for the trim here. Late 60s, early 70s, huh? What do you think of the dark one like that up against that? That looks pretty good. We'll use the nicer, I think we'll use the nicer door on the house too. Go to doors. I believe it was a really nice one. Where is that? Oh, that one. I love that one with the, it's got a lot of trim on it, which is nice. That's not a bad one. That's not a bad one at all. I like that one. It's pretty detailed. And there's the modern wooden doors. No. There's that one right there, the 6-panel dark one. That one looks pretty cool too. But not metal. I wouldn't use the metal one. But if we did something like that, what I could do is get the walls put up. I don't have enough stone to finish the walls. I'm going to have to go off camera here and dig up a bunch more of this because it's going to be expensive. But see, now I've got this on the outside, which looks pretty nice. And then let me know what you guys think about the trim. And then we've got this on the inside. It doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Once you get windows put in, window frames, glass, trim, all that stuff, furniture, the wall is going to look less and less busy. I don't think it looks all that busy to begin with. I like the fact that it's just not perfect. Not super smooth and shiny. I do like the fact that it's a little imperfect. Yeah? Thanks for coming in and checking out the stream, guys. I'll go ahead and post this up on YouTube as well. But I'm going to try to do this every Tuesday and Thursday for an hour, hour and a half each day. And then when we're done, I'll post it up to YouTube unedited and everybody can get a chance to chime in before we do it again. I'm not so sure about this guy right here. God, part of me thinks that maybe what I could do is go with just the white plank. There was a white one. There's the white one right there. But see how you make the kitchen furniture and the kitchen appliances out of that stuff. Let's make one of these. I wonder if maybe there's a mixture of the two we could do. Where'd you go? There you are right there. Enter. Control. There we go. Control. Why are you? Page up. Now that's pulling away from the house, I believe. Like that. Well, that's not bad either. Let's go take a sleep. I do enjoy running back and forth through the building area. It always gives me new ideas. I see things, it's like, oh, I could really do this, or I could do that, and change this or change that. I love going back and forth through the world. Let's take a quick sleep here. Dark beam's too dark? Yeah. It also looks a little too rough. This is it right here. Inside the workshop. That's that dark one with the beams, and then there's the planks up there. Back when we built this here. This guy I love. I just feel like it's the wrong color out there, that's all. Wood beam. Here's a darker wood beam. What's this one? This is a number 70. Let's try the number 70 out and see. It's dark as well, but I want the windows to pop, you know. Did I sleep? I did. Okay. I did. Control. Okay, so we'll just pop this up here and see how it looks. There's the red one. That's not bad. That's not bad at all, actually. Those two colors look pretty nice together, don't they? I kind of like that. What do you guys think? I think that one might be the wiener here. You're the wiener. These two are so close together, but this would give it really a naughty kind of pine foresty look. I mean, if you think about it, what we have access to, there's pine forest right back there all the way up on these mountainsides and stuff. That is amazingly awesome, that sunrise. I love that. We have access to this kind of wood. We would be able to cut that wood all day long here. Of course, we're chopping down birch trees, but right now, all trees give you the same wood once you chop it up. It doesn't matter what it is. Maybe someday down the road, as I always say, that'll change. But at the moment, it's not. I like the birch trees to cut down. And it's possible even, let's make a couple more of those real fast, just out of curiosity. Once we get this ironed out, guys, then we can just kind of, you know, go to town. Let's make a few more of these. Let's do a little bit of staggering and see how this turns out. So we're going to want to hit return or enter like that. And if we come down here like so, like that. I don't know. Just spitballing here, right? I don't know about that. I don't know about that idea right there. I'm almost leaning now towards the... this could be kind of cool inside the house, lining the walls. This guy right here, with the knotty pine in it, with the other guys on the outside. Hope you guys don't mind doing this. We've got the floor plan laid out. We just need to figure out what kind of materials we're going to build with, and then we can just go to town. Go to town. Get her done. Let's try this again, and I think I like that for the outer wall. I do, and I like this guy here, number 70. I think I like those two right there. Let's take one of these off. That is a number 90. Okay, let's write that down. Siding is a 90. The beam trim. The beam trim. That's what I'm calling it. Is a 70. Okay, we're gonna keep track of that. All right, beautiful. What do you think? I think we're on the right track. This will go up. Now we'll start to peak this up too. I think, you know what, we've got some time. Let's take a look at that. Ooh, do I have some scaffolding? That fall kind of hurt. I've got fragile ankles. Natural habitat. Look at him. He must be hunting mice out there, huh? That's probably what he's doing. What was I coming in here for? Oh, scaffolding. There we go. Perfect. Let's grab that. We'll grab that. There we go. We got a couple of those guys. Perfect. And I believe the number 70 is also available in the window frame. I believe so. And the front door has... the front door actually has window frames that go up over the top and down the other side, like we did on the last house we built together. It goes up and over like that, so it's got the nice window frames. But I believe there's a 70 window frame. Beautiful. Yeah, so that would match the trim as well. Yeah, the windows. The windows will be the darker color, trimmed in like I've got over here. I tend to match the window sill with what we've got going on in the window. Now this one I didn't do it. I didn't put a like I would put a number 70 plank in here to kind of cover up the stone, but I thought since this is a stable, it kind of gives it a little more rustic feel. But if you look at the house windows, I do have the plank in here, kind of lining the window so you don't see this block up underneath this piece of trim. So you just put a plank in there, you widen it out, put it in place, and pop, it goes right into place. But I did that all the way around all of these windows. The workshop actually has got a pretty nice setup. And then you guys told me about using the double glass panes to give the glass that kind of wavier feel to it and have it look like glass. But yeah, these are the trimmed out windows that I like. So those are trimmed out pretty dang nice. Okay, so that's the windows. Let's go ahead and get the scaffolding out. Do-do-do-do-do. It's gonna rain on my parade again. And we'll just snap you on there. There we go. And let's put one more on here too. Beautiful. Okay, so let's grab these blocks. And since that is as high as we're going to go with that. How am I going to actually get up here? Let's do that right there. So now what we do here is we start coming in. Okay. You would run out of blocks right there. Let's max that out. There we go. Perfect. Bear with me. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be right there. Yeah, that's good. And then this is going to start coming up. Hold on. How's this going to work? How is it? This picture of this house is kind of baffling me a little bit. I'm not quite sure how they did that. Oh, I'm going about this the wrong way altogether. Altogether the wrong way. Nope, don't break that. Technically, okay. This is the same height all the way across here. It's this side where we go shorter than what the middle is. That's what I said originally, and that's what I am screwing up on right now. So I can't really do what I wanted to do to show you. We can come down this way. And I wanted to go, what did I say, 5 was that? Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. And then that is the top of... I don't think I can do that. I got to run back and forth and fill all of this in before it'll let me even do what I want to try to do. There we go. Let's get a whole bunch. And that's as high as it goes. Come on now. It wants me up there. There we go. And then we'll have to put a chimney in too. We just got to have a chimney, right? This is kind of a colder climate anyways. So then we're going to come up this way, and then we start to stagger this one up. It's going to have a high ceiling on it. Like so. Wow. No, 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 no. You come out of there. I'm rushing now, so I'm probably going to make mistakes. Like so. And then we just keep going up like that until we reach the peak. And then this is going to be 7 high, so this peak is going to be just... It's going to be higher than, of course, this one right here. But then this roof, it makes sense now, this roof butts up against this wall that will be right here. And then the same thing goes for the other side as well. Damage. Nope. Okay. So here we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1. Beautiful. And I went right with this guy right here as far as the 7 goes. I think what I'll do is I'm going to move this wall over to line up with this guy. Maybe what I should do is move... Am I lined up over here? Yeah, you see, I'm lined up over here with that. So if I move this one block over, is that going to make that big of a difference? I could eat up another block of this room right over here, or just forget about this utility room altogether. Part of me thinks what we should do is have a root cellar in here and just dig something underground. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and make these match. I love that hammer. I wish I could just hold down F and it would pick it up. But you can't. You just got to click every time. The things we wish for, right? Oops. And you go all the way down, like so. A few adjustments. If I don't do this though right now, I will go off track and I will make major mistakes. Unfortunately, it doesn't take as long to repair your mistakes as it used to. There we go. Okay, so that's that. And then what we could do is, we had like 5 blocks in here. If we go 4, that gives us enough room for the door. No, it doesn't. Well, yeah, we could put a door right there. That would be fine. We'll just leave that there for now. We'll see. That still gives us how much room for like a dining area? That's 11, 12 blocks if you include the entryway there. That's not too bad. Okay, so I was going up with this to 7, correct? How far did I get with that? I got to 4? Really? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Come on now. And then we got 5, 6, and 7. There we go. Perfect. So I get my 5 over there. I'm going to need another 7 over here. Let's get this mapped out too, so this keeps me on track as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to hurt a little bit. Yep, thought so. And right here. If I can get a block right over here. There we go. Perfect. That works much better. Better than breaking your legs every time. There we go. Perfect. Just like that. And then these walls, what I'll probably do next is get these walls all the way up to 7. And then I will get my A-frame structures here and get my A-frame structure down there finished up. Does that look even? I think it does. You know what, though? I think what I should do is actually bring them out 1. That way, because right now what we have going on here is if I put my wedge block right here, I mean, I could slide my roofing off the edge, but it's really close to this right here. If I put a block here and then there, now when I hang it off the edge, it's gonna look a little bit better, I think. But now I'm up 6 instead of 7. That's the problem there, huh? I don't think it really makes a difference either. I think that's just my imagination working on my eyes are tricking me or something. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll just leave it the way it is. I think it'll work out. It's going to be a sizable house for sure. Did I get them all? Yeah. All right, let's try to fill in a little more of this. See what kind of wall we're dealing with here. It's going to be massive. You need to go away. There we go. Yeah, this is going to get pretty tall. I wonder if at some point in time if I should just kind of change out how steep it is. Kind of even out the roof here after a time, because there's not supposed to be a second floor in this home, but this seems enormous to me. Why wouldn't there be a second floor? I mean, we could put a second floor in it. It doesn't matter. We could do that. Right? The world is our oyster. The rising world is, anyways. Yeah, we are getting up here. Oh, you guys are still here. There we go. And we're going to go like a so. Oop. Wow. Burning through them. Come on. It is going to take a while to put the siding on this place for sure. And like that right there. God, how far up should I go? I feel like it's getting really tall here. Oh, come on. My feet are in the way. I feel like this is getting really tall. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I've got. Okay, let's go out front and see. We're off to the side here and see just how big this is actually getting here. It seems pretty sizable to me. Oh, I could have sworn I heard something. I heard the horse, I know that. You know, actually, it calls for a window right here. Another one right here. And another one right there. But again, there is no second floor. All there is like a, you know, the attic vent type area up there. Which, of course, we could change that if we wanted to. We could put a second floor on it. That's not so bad, really. I guess it's... I am standing a block lower than what it is. Inventory, hold on. I'm standing a block lower than what's actually going to be the floor. Oh, I need to drink more of that. We still have to go up another 5 blocks, looks like, on either side before we're up there. Well, you guys let me know. I may have to call it right here because I'm running out of time. But that's the idea. We've got to start. This gives you guys something to wrap your heads around too, and give you a day to, you know, comment and give me some feedback on what you think and stuff. Are we heading in the right direction? Are we not? Before I get going too far, because pretty much we're going to work on this together each episode. So there's a lot more of this coming for sure. But it's not going to be as tall as that poplar tree, assuming the poplar tree has grown to its maximum height so far. I believe it is. These trees have been growing here for quite a while. It will actually be okay, I think. Yeah, give me some feedback. Let me know. Thank you so much for stopping by the stream, checking out the video, all the good stuff. I appreciate it very much. If you enjoyed it, do hit the like button for me. Comment, subscribe, and share. I'm the Radio Man 03. Have an awesome, fantastic, and superb day, and I look forward to talking to you again next time.